Akwaba.
That's it.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. We are excited to be at your beautiful residence. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. And I'm so excited that you're here.
Thank you very much. So let's just jump straight into action. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if there's much to tell, but I am Chauncia Willis Johnson. I'm from the U.S. I recently moved here to Ghana within the last 2 weeks, and it's been a wonderful transition. In the United States, I'm actually a business owner and a longtime disaster manager. So for the last 27 years, I've been managing disasters. And I formed a company called the Institute for Diversity and Inclusion in Emergency Management, IDEM Global. And it's a nonprofit, and that's what I was doing in the US. And then I got the call to come here to Ghana.
That was a very interesting intro. So did you come alone with your movement? Did you come here alone?
Actually, I came here with my son. My husband is still in the United States, but I came over with my son, Michael Elijah. He's 10 years old, and that's been a transition unto itself, moving to a new country with a child.
Yes, that must be tough sometimes.
Yeah.
So what was the fear? What was it like when you were moving down? What was the thought process? Was there any fears? What was the concern in particular?
That's a great question. There were many concerns. There were so many concerns. Number one, am I making the right decision?
Yeah.
Is this the good move for my family?
True.
And then leaving my husband and me taking the first step and coming here and bringing our son here. So there were a lot of concerns. I will say that my primary concern was for my son, to make sure that he is adjusted to being here and being in a new country, and that he is getting the education that he needs. So those were my main concerns. And obviously, where do we live?
Exactly.
Finding a place to live, that was a primary concern too.
Yeah. Now to another question. You have two businesses, right? Mm-hmm. And you are, from all indications, learned. What informed you to still employ the use of professional transitioners or translators to help you navigate the Ghanaian space? What informed you to?
Well, I knew that coming to Ghana and understanding that I was transitioning my family as diasporans.
Yeah.
It made sense to me to call the Diaspora Affairs Ghana and let them know that we are coming, and ask them, what is it that we're supposed to do? What is the first step?
True.
It's not our first time to Ghana. And so I have residency. And so I really wanted to understand what are the things that I will need to do to make sure that my family can stay here long term as we transition completely from America.
Okay, interesting. And how was the entire process? Was it overwhelming before? Because I would know that you would like to venture into it first yourself before seeking transition. How was it before you seek help from the Diaspora Office? How was it? Was it difficult before?
Yes, I will say this. For anyone who is concerned about moving to Ghana, I'm going to recommend you contact Diaspora Affairs first. I tried it on my own first. I tried to do it all on my own first. I'm a very independent woman, and I said, how hard can it be?
Yeah.
Well, the truth is that Ghana runs on relationships.
True.
Ghana runs on relationships and who you know and who trusts you, and you have to leverage that to actually make things happen.
True.
And so as I sat in my house in Florida and contemplated moving here, I said, well, you know, it's not going to be a simple process if I'm doing it alone.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at all of the requirements, and I didn't even know really where to start. So I said, let me just use this WhatsApp number on the website, and see if anyone will respond and see what happens. And so I made my first inquiry to Diaspora Affairs Gh at night in Florida, and they responded immediately within like 5 minutes. I said, hey, now that's nice.
Yes.
That's very nice.
So that brings me to the next question, which is, before you traveled, you reached out to them before you traveled. You came in, I think, on the 14th of February. What was the first encounter like? Just like you were saying, just continue from there. How was it when you first reached out via WhatsApp? How was it? It
was very, very smooth. I said, hello, I'm thinking of moving with my husband, my child. Can someone help, with the transition? And I let them know that I had residency and what are the next steps. Yeah. And they responded immediately, and they said, how are you? I said, I'm doing well. And they said, okay, we will help you. And they suggested that I tell them more information. And so I said, okay, I'll give you some more information, very small information. And they said, what you will need is a 6-month support package or something like that. Okay. And it was not very expensive. It was a small price to receive that 6-month support package, just to help with the transition. And since that time, they've contacted me almost every day to find out what is it that I need. Yeah. Are you okay? Even when I was deciding on whether or not to get citizenship. Okay. I didn't really know, should I get citizenship or should I just renew my residency? Yeah, because I've been coming to Ghana for many years now. Yeah. And so they said, you might want to consider citizenship. You might be an ideal candidate for it.
Yes. So with the 6-month package, why did you choose it? Why did you lean towards it first?
Well, I knew that I would need additional support more than just, renewing residency. True. I also wanted to be able to have people that I could ask questions of and that were going to be responsive. And when I tell you, Khaled, when I call them, they're very responsive. And it can be any time of day or night, they will respond. And I love that.
Yeah. So the next question would be, now you're on grounds, has the communication changed or it has improved? It's better. Now you're on ground, you meet them, you can meet them in person, you can go to the office. How different is it from when you were in contact with them remotely?
It hasn't changed. They're still very responsive, and in the entire process, because now I've decided to get my citizenship. Okay. As the first one in our small family, I'll be the first to get citizenship. And they even walked me through that entire process of what paperwork is needed. Yeah. And when I tell you that when I went down to the W.E. Du Bois Center, which is where they were hosting the Ghana citizenship registration, I got a phone call from them saying, it's time for you to go down there, and you'll need to go there and between these hours, and then we'll call you later on to make sure that everything has gone well. Well, I got there and I didn't quite know where I was supposed to go. And they actually called me and said, okay, this person is there. We're going to ask you to go speak to her. And they assisted me in actually finding the person to speak to that would end up helping me throughout the process. So when I say relationships are important, from each of the different points of concern, they actually were helping me along, which I did not expect.
Yeah, I think that is very, very interesting. Yes. So the next question would be with regards to relocation insurance. What would you like to say about it briefly with regards to the whole process and how they helped you?
I think that relocation insurance is important I think if you are going to relocate, then you need somebody to make sure they're on the other side helping you. It's been a great experience all around.
Yeah. So I think it's been brief. You've answered all the questions that I have for you, but I think I have a final question.
Sure.
Yes. What would you like to say to business owners like you in the US or around the world who are thinking of relocating and are not looking at the possibilities of using the diaspora services and any other services, especially using the services of Diaspora Affairs? What would you like to say to them?
Oh, that's a great question.
The experience you've had so
far. I would say to any business owners who are considering moving to Ghana, this is a growing economy. The youth is like population of like 50% youth, something like that. So you have a great base for employment if you are coming with a business to employ. Ghana is amazing, very peaceful people, a very peaceful country, and obviously they run the economy exceedingly well. I would say do it. As an American, things are very chaotic in America right now, and as a Black woman, I know that there's a lot that we have to offer to build. When I think about America, I actually think about the Statue of Liberty. It's a Black woman, and that symbolizes America. And also, I believe Black women are going to be needed and appreciated when we bring our skills, our talents, our businesses, our business acumen to Ghana, and we raise up even higher a new nation. So I would say do it. Contact Diaspora Affairs Ghana. So, welcome to Ghana, Akwaba.
Brilliant submissions. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your beautiful home, and welcome to Ghana.
Thank you, Madasi pa.